Hello, friends. Welcome back to English Beyond Words. I am Mark, and today we have something really special waiting for you. Let me ask you something honest. Have you been learning English for months, or maybe even years, and yet when someone speaks to you in English, something inside you just freezes? Your brain knows the words, you have studied the grammar, but when it comes to actually opening your mouth and speaking, nothing comes out smoothly. If that sounds familiar, you are in exactly the right place today. Because today, we are going to practice 90 real English sentences together. These sentences come from everyday life, the kind of conversations that actually happen between real people. And they are organized into two clear levels. The first part has 45 intermediate sentences, perfect for B1 and B2 learners who want to build a strong, natural speaking foundation. The second part has 45 advanced sentences, designed for C1 and C2 learners who want to sound more fluent, more professional, and more confident. Here's how I want you to practice today. Find a quiet place, sit comfortably, and when I say a sentence, repeat it out loud after me. Don't just listen, speak, because your mouth needs practice just as much as your ears do. Before we begin, I have two quick questions for you. Drop your answers in the comments below. How long have you been learning English? And what is the one thing that makes speaking feel so difficult for you? I truly want to know. All right, friends, we are starting with part 1. These are your intermediate sentences, B1 and B2 level. These sentences are from real daily life situations. Listen carefully, repeat after me, and try to feel each sentence, not just say it. Remember, do not rush, do not skip. Every single sentence is building your confidence one step at a time. Are you ready? Let's go. Part 1. Intermediate sentences, B1 to B2. 1. I usually wake up early and go for a short walk. 2. She is really good at explaining difficult things simply. 3. We decided to cook dinner at home tonight. 4. He always checks his phone before going to bed. 5. I have been feeling a little tired this whole week. 6. She told me about her new job yesterday evening. 7. We are planning a small gathering this weekend. 8. I prefer working in a quiet environment. 9. He has been learning French for about 2 years. 10. She always arrives a few minutes before everyone else. 11. I need to call my parents later this evening. 12. We went to a beautiful cafe near the city center. 13. He forgot to bring his laptop to the meeting. 14. She is saving money to travel somewhere new. 15. I enjoy listening to podcasts while I cook. 16. They moved into their new apartment last week. 17. He is thinking about going back to university. 18. I usually drink a glass of water first thing in the morning. 19. She has been working on this project for 3 months. 20. We always take a walk after dinner together. 21. I'm not sure what I want to do this weekend. 22. He gave me some really useful advice yesterday. 23. She is looking for a part-time job near her home. 24. I have known my best friend since we were children. 25. They are getting ready for a long road trip. 26. He always keeps his workspace neat and organized. 27. I would love to learn how to play the piano one day. 28. She reminded me about the meeting this morning. 29. We had a really enjoyable evening with our neighbors. 30. I am trying to eat healthier and exercise more regularly. 31. He is really passionate about environmental issues. She asked me if I wanted to join her for lunch. I find it hard to concentrate when there is too much noise. They celebrated their wedding anniversary last weekend. He is always willing to help whenever someone needs him. I have just finished reading a really interesting book. She is taking an online course to improve her skills. We should leave a little earlier to avoid the traffic. I appreciate everything you have done for me recently. He mentioned that he might be moving to another city. She has a wonderful ability to make everyone feel welcome. I tend to overthink things before making any decision. They're discussing some exciting plans for next year. I always feel much better after a good night of sleep. She promised to send me the details by tomorrow morning. Wonderful work, friends. You have just completed part 1, 45 intermediate sentences. Take a slow breath. Feel proud of yourself because that was real practice and real progress. Now we are moving into part 2. This is where things get a little more challenging. These are your advanced sentences, C1 and C2 level. The vocabulary is richer. The sentences are longer and more complex. But here's what I want you to remember. Do not be intimidated. If a sentence feels difficult the first time, that is completely normal. Listen to it again. Repeat it slowly. Then repeat it at natural speed. Difficulty is not failure. Difficulty is growth. Are you ready for part 2? Let's keep going. Part 2. Advanced sentences. C1 to C2. 46. Despite facing unexpected setbacks, she managed to deliver outstanding results. Despite facing unexpected setbacks, she managed to deliver outstanding results. 47. The rapid advancement of technology is fundamentally reshaping the way we communicate. The rapid advancement of technology is fundamentally reshaping the way we communicate. 48. He tends to overcomplicate situations that could easily be handled more simply. He tends to overcomplicate situations that could easily be handled more simply. 49. The organization has made a significant commitment to sustainable development practices. The organization has made a significant commitment to sustainable development practices. 50. She struggled to process the overwhelming amount of information presented to her. She struggled to process the overwhelming amount of information presented to her. 51. His presentation was remarkably well-structured and thoroughly convincing throughout. His presentation was remarkably well-structured and thoroughly convincing throughout. 52. The economic downturn has had a profound impact on small business owners worldwide. The economic downturn has had a profound impact on small business owners worldwide. 53. We must carefully consider the broader consequences before making this critical decision. We must carefully consider the broader consequences before making this critical decision. 54. She possesses an extraordinary capacity for navigating complex interpersonal situations. She possesses an extraordinary capacity for navigating complex interpersonal situations. 55. The findings of the study challenge several long-established assumptions in the field. The findings of the study challenge several long-established assumptions in the field. He remained reluctant to openly discuss the personal challenges he had been facing. Negotiations between the two organizations have reached a critical and sensitive stage. My daily routine has gradually evolved into something far more intentional and structured. I have consciously made an effort to reduce my dependence on digital devices. Maintaining a healthy balance between professional responsibilities and personal well-being remains genuinely challenging. I have recently developed a more disciplined and consistent approach to managing my finances. Social obligations occasionally interfere with the personal boundaries I have tried to establish. I have been making a deliberate effort to minimize my overall environmental footprint. My intellectual curiosity has led me to explore subjects far beyond my professional field. I find myself increasingly selective about how and with whom I spend my time. Effective time management continues to be one of my most significant ongoing challenges. I have been experimenting with various approaches to improve my overall daily productivity. Preparing meals has gradually transformed from a daily obligation into a genuinely creative outlet. I find it increasingly difficult to fully disconnect from work during my personal time. I have been deliberately prioritizing my mental well-being over my professional ambitions recently. She demonstrated remarkable resilience in the face of considerable professional adversity. The policy introduced by the committee has generated significant debate among industry professionals. He articulated his position with impressive clarity and admirable intellectual confidence. The consequences of this decision will likely be felt for many years to come. I have been gradually cultivating a morning routine that genuinely supports my overall well-being. She acknowledged the complexity of the situation without offering any oversimplified solutions. The collaboration between the two teams produced results that exceeded all initial expectations. I have come to recognize the profound importance of setting clear and healthy personal boundaries. His reluctance to delegate responsibilities has become a noticeable obstacle to the team's progress. The conversation revealed some deeply held assumptions that neither of us had previously examined. I have been consciously working on responding thoughtfully rather than reacting impulsively to situations. The report highlighted several critical gaps in the organization's current strategic planning process. She has an exceptional ability to remain composed and focused under considerable pressure. I have started approaching personal setbacks as valuable opportunities for meaningful growth and reflection. The unprecedented pace of change in this industry demands continuous learning and genuine adaptability. He expressed his disagreement respectfully while remaining genuinely open to alternative perspectives. I find that my most creative and productive thinking happens in the early morning hours. The research suggests a strong and undeniable correlation between consistent sleep and cognitive performance. She navigated the difficult conversation with remarkable sensitivity and genuine emotional intelligence. I have come to deeply appreciate the extraordinary value of patience in both personal and professional life. And that is it, friends. You just completed all 90 English sentences from intermediate all the way to advanced. Take a moment and truly appreciate what you just did, because most people watch English videos passively, but you actually practiced, you repeated, you spoke out loud, and that makes all the difference. Let me remind you of something important. Fluency is never built in a single day. It is built sentence by sentence, day by day, practice by practice. Every time you come back to a video like this and repeat these sentences, your brain gets a little stronger, your mouth gets a little more comfortable, and your confidence grows a little more. So here is what I want you to do right now. Come back to this video tomorrow. Play it again. Repeat the sentences again, because the second time will feel easier than the first, and the third time will feel easier than the second. That is how fluency actually works. Now I have a small task for you. Pick any 3 sentences from today's practice, one easy, one intermediate, and one advanced, and write them in the comments below. Use them in your own small sentence or situation. I read every single comment, and I would love to see yours. If today's practice helped you even a little bit, please give this video a thumbs up. It helps this channel reach more English learners just like you around the world. And if you are not yet subscribed to English Beyond Words, hit that subscribe button right now. Every single week, we bring you honest, practical, and powerful English content made with real care and real effort. I'm Mark. Keep showing up, keep practicing, and I will see you in the next one.